We came off an Oracle data warehouse, an Oracle system that had been highly tuned and cost us an awful lot of money to get to that point, with an awful lot of experts having to be brought in from external companies and a lot of various groups having to be brought together in-house. And obviously with Netezza, we got that performance and a massive improvement on it just by switching it on. Once the hardware was plugged in, we basically ported across all of our data. It was about 4 or 5 terabytes of data, and we had our end users reporting on it on a daily basis within about 6 to 8 weeks. In terms of benefits from a business perspective, as I said, the ability now is that they can monitor situations as they happen and respond to them. So we're in a position now where ad hoc querying, in terms of ad hoc querying, we're probably running 50 or 60 times more ad hoc queries because there's that capacity to do it. And certainly in our basic tests, we saw if a report ran in an hour on our old system, typically it would run in a minute or less on the Netezza side. So that time that analysts don't spend waiting on results. Difficult for me to quantify that, but we have a team of 100 analysts across the business. So you start to do the sums on that, and that's a massive amount of productivity increased. Now, if our chief exec comes out of the door and thinks there's a problem with one area of the business and asks a question, the team of analysts can work on it there and then. Not only that, they can run a query and get an answer. If it doesn't give them the answer, they can run another one, and they can do train of thought analysis. In the past, we needed DBAs to add table spaces and monitor and do a whole load of other things. That whole remit now falls within my application support team. We can basically monitor the whole system ourselves because there's very little maintenance required. We've got to a point now where they can now do analytics around, for example, customer churn. In the past, if a customer left, you could basically stack the numbers of how many people left today and what package they were on subscription terms. What they can do now is look back through every customer that's left, look at what packages, look at the trends that they had before that, and use that to basically start to predict when the next group of people are going to churn, and allow us to do 2 things: to get in there early to try and improve the customer experience before they get to that point, and also from a commercial point of view decide when actually we know this customer is going to leave, it's just a matter of when. And from a business perspective, that's just an amazing turnaround.